Hello and welcome along to Adobe After Effects with your host Robert Smith. In this couple of videos we're going to map an image onto one of the cubes and do a little bit of animation. So let's get stuck in. To do that, here I am in After Effects where we always start, and I'm going to make a new composition like this, 1280 720, 25 frames per second and 20 seconds long, and OK that. Okay, here we are. If I go to Layer, New, like this now, a Maxon Cinema 4D file. It's asking me to save that file. I'm going to call it Enter 2 and save it in the same folder as everything else, and I'll replace the one I've already done. And here we are in Cinema 4D. So let's get stuck in. First thing I want to do is make myself a cube. It's by clicking on this little icon and dragging across here like that. Okay, and it just draws us a cube right in the middle of the world for us to play with. Now what I want to do, I should have done this in the first place, is click on this third icon, this cog looking icon here, and go in here to the drop down to Film and Video and make it 720/25, this one here, so it matches the stage size inside After Effects 1280 720. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little bit by just holding the 2 key down and just drag down like that, then maybe across a little bit like that. Okay. Now, the shape I'm going to, or the JPEG that I'm going to map onto this cube is just a little bit more rectangular. So I'm just going to drag this little orange button up a little bit like that, and just to the right a little bit, just to make it a little bit taller than wide. Okay, now what I want to do is, before I start to map things, I want to set out my animation. So to do that, I'm going to click on this cube and copy it, Command C, and go up here, click up here, and Command V to paste it, like that, and I'll paste it again, Command V, Command V, Command V. So now I've got 5 cubes sitting right on top of each other in this world. So I'll grab this one here, and I'll just move it along the Z axis like that, and then I'll select another one up here, and I'll move that along the X axis like that. I'll select the next one down here, and I'll put that on top about there, and the last one here, I'll pick that one and drag that one down underneath like that, and then I'll just go and tweak it a little bit so it's a bit closer. Very nice indeed. Okay, that's the animation. We're going to animate that into position, and I might zoom out a little bit by holding the 2 key down and just zooming out just a fraction so I can see what's happening. Click and drag like that. Okay, now we need to make some textures for this little animation, and to do that I'm going to go down here and click Create like this, and a new material. Now I get this little ball here. Now I can edit this material in 2 places, either by double clicking on that, like to get the material editor as a standalone window like that, or I can do it over here. You seem to have more options doing it this way, so I'll just double click on that. Now I want to add a texture, so I'll click on this little 3 dots in a row thing here, and there's the JPEG I want. It's quite a high quality JPEG, and I'll shut that material editor now. I'm just going to grab that and drag it straight onto that middle cube, and there it is. There's our logo and our little poster design, if you like, placed on that cube all the way around it. Okay, now I want to add some colors to these other cubes. So to do that, I need to create some colors. I'm going to click Create here like that. Create a new material. Now this time I'm going to use over here in our Attributes window, because all I really need is this color square here. So I'm just going to click on that color square. I'm going to make an interesting green like that, and OK. And you'll see now that my balls turn green and I've got a green material. I'm going to hold the Command key down and click and drag once, click and drag again, and click and drag again. I'm going to make some colors here for this second material, so I'll click on the little icon over here. This time I'm going to make it a brightish orange, maybe a bit darker than that. That'll do. And this time I'll go to the next ball, double click on that. Actually, didn't have to double click, but while I'm here, I'll click there, and I'll make it a purpley colour. About that colour is maybe good, maybe a little bit darker. Okay, and one more. I'll just double click on this one here, and we'll make this one a bluish color. So as you can see, you can work either in the material editor here, or you can work in the attribute thing over there, just whichever is more handy for you. Okay, so let's apply these textures to these cubes. To do that, I'm going to grab this purple one and drag it on that one there like that. And the blue one I'm going to drag here, and the orange one over here, and the green one on top like that. So there's my scene. What we're going to do, we're going to separate those cubes by animation, and then we're going to add a camera and fly through it. But before we do that, let's Apple R to have a look what it looks like. It's looking pretty good. So that's our setup. We've set up our scene. It's now time to get animating, and we'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching.